So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Udinese clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's the chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Point-blank header! That's a half-decent try. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nicolo Zaniolo is an unconventional winger in that he certainly doesn't look like one. He's usually instructed to come inside, often exchanging positions with a central playmaker. I mean, his main role will still be to run with the ball, and that's quite a frightening prospect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Look at the space here. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. Milan still without a single shot on target. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Udinese looking to pass their way through. He shifted it to the flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zaniolo. Araujo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chance for a shot! That's a decent clearance. Davis. And it's made its way to him. Now Zanoli.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Zaniolo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Xavi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And they've been given a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davis, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eklenkamp. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zaniolo takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Zaniolo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Guardiola. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. To Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanoli. Davis. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Udinese clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Xavi. Great pressure, plenty of it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zaniolo has it in a wide position. Zaniolo gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Belletti. Now it's Iniesta. Xavi. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's a throw-in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Araujo is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Belletti, and that's been intercepted. He'll try to keep this alive. Rivaldo, looking to be a menace in the final third. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zaniolo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, super ball! And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a decent clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Zaniolo. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Udinese really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cavasele getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
They'll have one final crack at it. That has found him in acres of space. Buxa! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Not the most accurate pass. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Numero 6. Xavi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 28. Il numero 10.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
The final 5 minutes. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Rivaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Against the crossbar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Jordi Alba gets a foot in here. And here's Neymar. Oh, great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
And he's there to clear it. Rijkaard. Oh, sweet feet. Rijkaard has a shot! That is wonderful from Rijkaard!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Samatta. He's having a shot! Rijkaard gets it clear. He's shifted it to the flank. In towards the back. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. And it's Gattuso. And it's Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there. The ball goes in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Le Havre certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ribéry. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Played out wide, tries to play it through. Schneider, Ribéry, shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Le Havre finding their passes. And they're quick to press. "30 minutes gone. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now he's got space here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's been shipped out wide.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Samatta.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And Ribéry! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Played out to the left flank. The ball has bounced loose now, and that's a good-looking ball.
Temps additionnel,
Gets into some space. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's clever. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ribéry. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Samatta. Hernandez. He's got away. Oh, good read. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abiati claims comfortably. Hernandez. Hernandez on a charge down the left. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard looking to add to his goal.
28
Pinches it off him. Strong running down that left flank. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
Takes a shot! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Après 64 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
Le Havre can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is one way to stop him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ribéry, and that could set him on his way. Martinez! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Changement pour Le Havre. Le numéro 70.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's on it, can he get away? He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Sneijder. And he's managed to get free. No way through there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rijkaard. And it's Ribéry. Now Gattuso. Rijkaard. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's tried one! Searching pass he's played there. Chance here to counter. Ribéry. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Sneijder. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Pulisic. Pulisic. And we're done. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. That is good alertness. Platini. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Pirlo aims beyond the defence. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Costa Curta. Gattuso. And it's Pirlo. Hernandez. Now Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Baresi. And it's Pirlo. Maldini. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get it through? Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pulisic. In comes the corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Albert Ferrer threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found some space. Pings in across. That's a sharp pass. And it's Michel Platini. Great ball. Van Nistelrooy! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, this looks sharp. Pulisic. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Corner number 2 then. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Hernandez. And it's Pirlo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Platini. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Good ball, good take. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a good foot in there.
Oh, great feet, that.
Serves up across. Baresi tries to clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a great ball here. That's going to go a long way. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. Albert Ferrer looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Good claim, no margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Done delicately. Pulisic. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Danger averted for now. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
75 minutes played.
Substitution in progress.
Baresi. Pirlo. And here's Snyder. And it's Gattuso. He's in a great position here. And a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan have their third corner. Nicely spread.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Snyder. That's a little off target.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 85 minutes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Turns and goes back. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's the clearance. Back in once more. Maldini gets it clear. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'm afraid to tell
How would
you
you
that
summarise
we're
what we've
expecting
seen today then? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rui Costa touches it back.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Rui Costa. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Baresi. And it's Otto. Gattuso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Dybala. He can run onto that. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Gattuso. Now it's Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. Keane receives it in a good position here. Spread it left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Lookman. Lookman! Chance! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's been cut out. Well played. Can he get on the end of this? No luck with that dink over the top. Joao Felix. Martinez is onto this. Pulisic is wide and looking to get onto this. Martinez is sharing after that one. Otto does really well to win the ball there. Gabbia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Martinez. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Lookman. Rui Costa. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Otto. This is promising. Schneider receives it in a wide position. Oh, good spread. And it's Schneider. Barella gets across to intercept that. Now this could be a chance. Turns and goes back.
Schneider really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Martinez. It's played through for him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Serginho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great, there's the shot! And it's slung out wide. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Dybala. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lookman has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's worked it through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Lascia il campo per il numero 4. Ribéry.
Ribéry. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dybala. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Oh, super find. That has not gone well. Tomori is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. João Felix. To Barella. Aimed beyond the defence. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Schneider could try cutting inside here. Not going up front in a hurry. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. Dybala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Back into the middle. Gattuso. And here's Inzaghi. Ribery. Ribery finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero
Maldini.
7.
Quality ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Gattuso. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Goes for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And we have our very first corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's an errant pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Otto picks it up from the goal kick. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Plenty to aim at here. He's onside. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gullit plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Filippo Inzaghi. Now he's got space here. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Ribery certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Rui Costa. Threads one in. Chooses to go back. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. And time is up. Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Milan Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And a chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a little off target. Chance here to counter. Odo. There will be a throw-in. Pirlo. That's Rijkaard. And it can be as... And he shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cambiasso has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Seedorf. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Mignon herring after the ball here. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf!
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Cambiasso. Now it's Haaland, looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through! Chance for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Out towards the flank. Pirlo. And this is Ribéry! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ribéry really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ricci. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, Haaland! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Castellanos going full tilt down the left. Now it's Ribéry. Rijkaard. Cambiasso. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Seedorf. Ricci. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Cambiasso. He's going for goal! Oh, my word! That is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Palmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Not the most accurate pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
He can
here.
run onto that. Ribery. Can he finish? Ricci. Pirlo. Ribery. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, not quite. Barella. Time and again they are repelled. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Castellanos. And he cuts out the supply. He's free, he has got space. Barella. And that's gone loose. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rijkaard. And the first half is done. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Barella. Now it's Ribery. This looks promising. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ribery. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Baresi. Cambiasso. Hernandez. Pirlo. Oh, he's burst through. Look at the space here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Castellanos. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through, and Ribery! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. That's a throw. Referee's given a throw. Seedorf. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Haaland. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cannavaro.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Barella. Now it's Ribery. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. And here's Haaland. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. Castellanos. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in a great position here. Ribery. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery. Ribery.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Maldini. Hernandez. Now Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well measured. He's gone for goal! Played out wide. He's looking wide. Now it's Ribery. Picked out brilliantly. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking to play him in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Ribery. Numero 27.
Cannavaro, over to the left.
Il numero 10. Schneider. Il numero 22.
And here's Seedorf. And this is it, chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Zapata. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Ashlani. Vlasic. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good run down the right. What a throw in. And it's Gattuso. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This looks promising. Aslani. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Rui Costa. And that should get the job done. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. It's a searching pass. Maripan clears. Maripan gets it away. And it's Gattuso. Pirlo is always looking to break lines.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Lazaro gets over and intercepts. Ashlani. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vlasic. Snyder. It's Snyder! It's a loose ball. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had it nicked away. And they've got a throw. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zapata. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Aslani. Now it's Lazaro. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Zapata. Vlasic. Now it's Adams. Gattuso. Rui Costa. Now it's Seedorf. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Rui Costa. There he goes, motoring forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Gattuso. There's the shot! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but he's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Odo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Rui Costa. And he's there to clear it. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aslani, looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Now it's crossed into them. It's a mighty effort! And he's hit it long.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And this is Snyder. He's on shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now there's a... Rui Costa! Oh, that is very close.
Rui Costa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Out to the right. Now it's Vlasic. Torino have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That's not going far.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lazaro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Odo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Adams.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Gattuso gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Numero 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Ribéry.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's really well manoeuvred. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That looks a good ball through. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attenzione, un cambio.
Torino making another change here. And that has been cleared. Odo puts them all in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's Ribéry. And this is Ribéry. Milan awarded another corner. Torino have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. Nice control. Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Simeone. And this is Zapata. And Zapata! They've got to be quick to recover this. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now that's a lovely exchange. Good read, needed to be. Odo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Opts for safety. He's gone forward. Gattuso. Foot in. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Simeone. Danger averted for now. Turns back here, probably the best option. 4 extra minutes added on. He's picked his way through. Seedorf. No way through. Aslani knocks it out wide. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.